for you guys. Today I had three tickers on my watch list. I had Oxy, BBBY, and Neo that all had good volume pre-market, specifically BBBY and Oxy, which were the two main ones that I was looking at. You can see the R ball on it is 37.94. It was up about, I want to say, 100% pre-market. So I thought that was something that I'd look to trade. We were very, very extended, but we had a lot of strength going into the open. My thing was I broke a rule here. I took a trade in the pre-market when I saw that we were bouncing from pre-market low here. Sorry, not from pre-market low, from VWAP here, and I thought it would be a good opportunity for a scalp, which it was not. I will admit. I usually don't take trades in the pre-market, so I broke a rule here. Once I saw that we were bouncing off of here with some volume, and time still started lighting up to the buy side here. So I took a position here and set my stop here. It was a bad trade overall, so I took my first 1 hour loss in the pre-market. And then I started watching it for a short because I knew already that we were extended. So there's no reason to take this long to begin with. So I quickly was able to change my bias from long to short once I saw that we sold off in the first minute. I saw that we squeezed up, but we failed to even go up to VWAP, and we got squeezed back up. So the selling pressure was really, really coming in. So I decided to take a short position here, put my stop here. What I didn't like is that when I took this position, we were squeezing down here, but we weren't squeezing down with any volume. Time and sales was showing a lot of selling, but we weren't moving anywhere, and vice versa with the buying. So it seemed like there was a lot of indecision, and I didn't want to get squeezed out and take a 1 hour loss. And this trade would have ended up working real nice because I set my stop loss here. We never even touched it. You can see I would have been in this fade all the way down here, all the way to $20 from about $28. So unfortunately, that didn't work out for me. Probably would have stood in the trade if I didn't take this trade, only because I didn't want to take that 1 hour loss to start the day minus 2R. So this is what happens when you take a bad trade, and then that bad trade affects your new trade. So that was my trade on two trades on BBY. Ended up taking a I think it was 1.3R loss total amongst the two of these trades. Yeah, so then I decided to start looking at Oxy at one point. This trade was a complete wash. I saw that we were holding here. This level was close to previous day close. This daily level, it looked like we were going to bounce here. We had a big reversal doji, high volume doji here, I should say, and then we were coming down on decreased volume. So I thought we might set up for a reversal here above pre-market high. But we popped up above it, we squeezed back down, we closed here with low volume, and then I exited. I exited, and then I retried, and then I exited again because it wasn't that great of a trade. So this was a bit of a wash here because one of these exits was actually for me to partial on one of my other positions that I took. So that just ended up being a wash. There was only like 0.3R loss there. And I will come back to this trade because this is my final trade of the day. But I took Neo was the really good one that I took. I saw that we were approaching on the daily. We were at S4, below S4 pre-market, and then we started squeezing up here. Like right towards the open, I saw that we bounced right off of S4. We had this really big push up on volume, which means that to me, I sort of look for reversal signs, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles right after that. So I was expecting a nice pop here, or either a pop or a rejection of previous day close. But once I saw that we had broke through R1 in pre-market, it just seemed very bullish to me. So I was going to wait and see what happened. I thought about taking a short position here, but I just didn't really feel comfortable with that because it was so strong. I was like, it's fine. So I kept watching it here in the open, and it turns out that I caught a really nice trade. As we came right down to previous day close, we just bounced up so quickly and so instantly with volume, with time and sales buying, and it was just right off the PDC. So I took a position, set my stop there. We came up above R3, we squeezed back down a bit. We had a nice little low volume hammer here, and we could set a new 1 minute low. So once I saw more tape buying coming in, I added to my position. Took a 25% partial right at 1950. Took another 33% off here at this daily level at R4, and then we started sort of to fizzle on volume here. So we were already at R4, so I anticipated that we were going to end up, not moving any higher than we had moved, which was pretty much a fair consensus. We didn't move much higher than R4. We moved up, right up to $20. But I decided to take another 50% off here, and then I just bailed. And then I took a short position because I thought we would fade after that. And then I didn't really like how we were holding this 9 EMA in the 2 minute chart, so I just bailed here for a small win. And And then I started to believe, okay, maybe we might get a move higher above R4 since we were holding this 9 EMA here. So I took a long position once we bounced off of it. I took a partial right at $20, and then we just faded back down, stopped me out at break even. So all in all, I made about 3.3 R on this move here. It would have been great if I would have held my position, my original position, and not taken any partials here, and then just aimed for an exit at 20, which would have been the ideal play. But it's all hindsight. It happens. We were already at R4, so I had a good trade here. No need to mess it up and give back profits, which I ended up doing anyways in Oxy when I decided to take a long position after that beautiful trade. I was already up 2R on the day. I could have ended it there, but what I decided to do is, I saw this nice little pop on volume. If you take a look at the 5-minute chart, the problem with this is that Oxy was very strong on the daily chart. We had this big, massive pullback in Oxy in pre-market. We struggled at R4. We came all the way down, and I this is one of those trades where you're just focusing on that 1 5-minute bar, and you see a change in sentiment for a short period of time, and then you take a position, because that's exactly what I did. I saw that we popped up here in volume, and I thought, okay, we're holding R1 here, we're holding VWAP, so I took a position, set my stop loss here, got stopped out, tried again, stopped out, and then I gave back 2R profits from my NEO trade. From there, it was just there's no point in trading anymore, because I was break even for the day. It was sort of frustrating on my end. So I broke a couple rules on pre-market trading. Traded something that I really shouldn't have traded. I could have ended the day, plus 2R, but I didn't. It is what it is, and tomorrow's gonna be a fresh day. I hope to do better than I did today, and I'm gonna try and tweak a couple things, but and change my approach a bit, because I've been trading really well in the month of February, and I want to continue that into March. But one of the things I need to pay attention to is if we're having this big fade, why fight the trend? Why go long, right? There's no real need to go long to begin with. You would need massive bullishness to come in, and very strong volume, which we didn't have after this. Volume just fizzled from here, and we just had this this fade that just kept going down all day, and we're just we're continuing to make lower lows and lower highs. So it was just one of those trades where you get stuck in the moment. And unfortunately, that's what happened to me, because I in my pre-market analysis, I wrote down in my book, okay, we're struggling at R4 here. Maybe look for a short, right? So I was short biased on it, and I was looking for the short, but this 1 5-minute candle changed my entire approach to my day, and it just ruined everything. So it's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I just gotta remember to stick with my my pre-market analysis, and always zoom out on the bigger trend in order to not fight trends and give up profits. But that's my recap for the day. A couple trades on Oxy, a couple trades on BBBY, a couple trades on NEO, and it all ended up with a break even. So lot to think about for tomorrow. But I look forward to doing more recaps for everybody, and to getting some better trading in, because I definitely need to be more accountable to myself and to my fellow traders who I'm in chats with and whatnot. And it just helps me keep on my toes. So this is something that I'll be working on. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap, and if you have any questions or anything like that, or if you want to discuss any of my entries or exits, or anything that you see that I might have done wrong, if you have any advice, that'd be great. I always love connecting with new traders, and it's something that's going to help me make my trading better as I look to go live in the next month or so. All right, thanks guys for listening. Talk to you later.